The Kruger National Park says it's managed to evade the Southeast Asian beetle threatening South Africa's indigenous trees. It's been identified in 8 provinces. Only Limpopo has escaped so far. Slindelo Masikane has more.
We're in the Kruger National Park where we're about to get an update on surveillance as well as preventative measures to keep the shot-hole borer beetle out of the park. We know that it's infected a number of trees in Gauteng as well as in KwaZulu-Natal. I am joined by Conservation Manager, Ms. Navashni Govender. Thank you so much for joining us. A number of surveillance measures that have been taken by the park. Just take us through that.
Okay, so when we were alerted about the presence of this beetle in the country and the fact that this beetle attacks both indigenous and invasive trees, the Kruger National Park established a network of monitoring stations throughout the park in order to have an early warning detection system set up for this beetle.
Take us through that early warning detection system.
Okay, we've put out these traps. They have an attractant, and we put these traps in our main rest camps and at our gates, especially in areas where firewood is utilized, because firewood is one of the vectors that spread this beetle. And the idea is that the beetle then is attracted to the trap, falls into the trap, and when we do our monthly surveys, we will be able to detect the presence of the beetle in the Kruger National Park.
Has anything been found yet?
Since setting up the network, in November last year, we've got 3 months of sampling, and we will continue. No, I can positively say the beetle is not in the Kruger National Park.
Is there anything that Gauteng and KwaZulu-Natal can do in terms of stopping the spread?
In areas where the beetle is already in, there are other measures that have been put in place to try and address the concern. One of the things is chopping down the trees, the infected trees, and chipping. Yes, and there are patents pending for registration for chemicals that have been approved by the department to be used.